Kid Zed in Platinum 1 says he got super fed. He couldn't win the game. Why couldn't he win the game? Wants to know. Is like, yo, Nisi, I played Zed. I was playing that creepy rapist ninja guy, and we fucking, you know, I got huge, and then we couldn't win. This is bullshit. That's what he said. He said it in the email. He's like, this is fucking bullshit. No, I'm kidding. And, he's like, you know, what could I have done better? Should I roam more? Take all the kills? I mean, what the fuck? What is this shit? That's basically what it comes down to. So TF versus Zed. Let's skip the part where he gets ahead. Fuck. Yeah, let's speed this shit up. That's my Zed impression. It's really good when you think about it. Alright. Standard start. That's not good. Oh, that is good. Guy pushes into you. What does this TF start anyways? I don't think TF should be pushing you this hard. I feel like you can harass him a lot better. I don't know what your theory is on this, but he's running Flash Ignite, and if I'm Zed, I want to harass him down and all in him at 6. So I'm hoping that's what I'm going to see soon. But you've taken a lot of pokes so far. Generally speaking, the Zeds that do well against me as TF, since obviously I know this matchup very well, are the Zeds that come into lane and start queuing right away and start trying to whittle me down in terms of health. And if they take Ignite versus you, that's pretty much free money, is how I view it. That's why I take Exhaust. But now it looks like you're whittling him down a little bit more, finally. Oh, okay, cool. So the gank comes. You secure the kill, which I'm fine with. I was going to say I'm not sure if Flash is necessary, but maybe it is considering he has Flash Ignite. You don't want to fuck up. Or wait and then get counter ganked, so that's good. Got Cutlass here, yeah, insta-dot. Like, I was going to say it, you did it, good job. Should be pretty much as soon as you see him, you go all in there, and that's what you did, and that's great. You back. Don't know why you backed there right away. Shove this lane. Shove that. Shove that wave too. So let's go back at this again. So you get the kill, and then you elect to back here. What are you afraid of? There's nothing. Kha'Zix can't kill you. You have too much HP. TF's not 6. No one's roaming, to your knowledge. And you have vision of the river. Don't back. Shove this wave. Punish TF for, picking TF into Zed without exhaust. That's a missed opportunity there. That's levels that you can create, or that's space in the XP that you can create that I don't think you got. It's all good. Farming it up, farming it up. Alright. I know this isn't standard, but one thing you can consider, this is just future reference, you could consider going Tiamat and Hydra for Zed against TF. The reason being is because you can shove TF to the lane so fast and keep your health up that he can't do these ults like ever. And you can basically play similar to Tryndamere. You can just push so hard that the guy can't do anything. It's even better than Tryndamere because you can get away so easily, in my opinion. You don't have to get stunned. You can just turn it all in him if he tries to stun card you. That's just something you can think about doing, because you see this spot that just happened. You would already be on the turret. So if he does decide to ult here, you're already autoing the turret. Don't really see a point in this. This roam is thin to me. I'd much rather you just shove this in and get this XP and get this turret low and get mid down as fast as possible. The longer mid turret stands, the longer the pressure of TF ults to bot lane. The thing you got to think about too is not only do you open up the map as an assassin when you take this turret down, but look at the distance between this and bot lane as opposed to this and bot lane. From here, TF is literally going to have to walk all the way around and up. From here, all he has to do is kind of walk here, or even just step to the side and ult down if he wants. I would, like, you should just really be focusing on getting this turret down as fast as possible. Also, take into consideration the fight, the way it looks. You don't really want to force anything here. Now, it's great that you get the kill, but let's imagine a world where the TF isn't retarded for a second. You could have easily shoved this in, pushed the next wave, then roamed down, and punished a lot and got a lot more golden XP before roaming, and then come down and dive if people were low, stop backs, whatever. I just don't think this roam is as clean, personally. That's my thought. But, you know, whatever. This is stuff that you need to consider going forward. Because, see, now you're splitting XP with these guys. You could be getting a huge level lead. Dive Draven's good. I like the dive. Well, actually, I don't, only because you didn't wait for a second. Wait until the minions hit the turret first. Shove the wave first, then dive. And I think it would have been a little smoother. Personally. It's always, remember though, even as an assassin, when people give you objectives, objectives are better than kills. You can still get the kills after taking the objective. Just take the objective first, then go for the play. You gave Draven a shutdown there with that dive. So next time, just wait for the turret to aggro minions, and then if he's on the turret, then dive him. But that's just, you know, that's just your limits, knowing your limits. Here, TF gets caught. Good catch. Again, shove mid, shove mid, shove mid. Why dragon? Am I missing something here? The thing I'm going to say about this is your guys have this covered. Push mid. Push mid, in my opinion. They have this crushed. That's a support Annie. Shove mid first, wait till they start dragging, then move down. Same thing here, you could have shoved this. Dude, a lot of this replay so far just feels like you don't prioritize leveling as much as you should. Assassins do really well with levels and items. This is good. Good pressure. I don't mind using the ult to force TF back there. That's fine with me. But yeah, mid tower, this is correct. Val, this is correct. This tower should be dead by now, in my opinion. And that, again, opens up the map in a big way. The faster you get those turrets down, the more shit you can create. The longer the game stalls out, the worse it gets for you, in my opinion, as an assassin. The game gets harder. If you don't snowball the game and push down those objectives and force those objectives as soon as possible, I think that the game gets exponentially harder for you as an assassin to play. Same thing. Your instinct, for some reason, is to go and follow TF. Don't follow TF. Look at this Annie showing up. You could very easily kill this guy and have already been pushing the wave. See? Look, again. Look where you're going. You're looking for kills again. Same concept. Push this lane and dive this idiot. Look, it's a fucking Annie. Get her, get all of her summoners down, get her to ult your head and get out. There's really no, like, there's no reason for you to be roaming here. Like, I know you're fed, but use that and take the turret first, then roam. Right there. Push the turret. Smack the turret a couple times. You're still full HP. Pressure. Make them try to kill you when you still have escapes. Chasing, chasing, chasing. I don't see you taking the initiative and going for towers. Towers, towers, towers. Dude, if I was watching you play and I was like over your shoulder, I would be screaming towers in your fucking ear, dude. Look how long mid tower's up. It's 15 minutes into the game. You're now 9-1. Mid tower is still standing. You backed again instead of attacking that turret a couple times. There's the turret, finally goes down. Now, you're backing again? Okay. My only question is, what's stopping you from like going top here and just pushing down top turret? Again, snowball the game. Also, yeah, like, yeah, you don't seem to really care about his objectives as much as you should, to be honest. Thresh goes in, makes a dumb play. You're floating. Right now, you could be top, pushing down top if you want. You're not going to be able to defend mid right now. You might as well just go top and shove this turret down and dive this guy. Run around the map and get huge while focusing on objectives. So, listen, this is why I said you could go top here. Let me explain. So, you see, watch. Someone gets picked. Now look, you're too low to defend this. No matter what happens, this turret's going to go down. No matter what you do. But you could actually go right up top here, shove this with Fiora, and trade turrets, then back and come forward. Because they're not going to be able to take 2 towers. Not very fast anyways. That to me would have been a better option. This turret's going to fall once they get this kill. You can't defend anymore, but your team's up here. So just run up here and shove this turret down. What you're going to find as you rise up the ladder, my friend, you've got the mechanics, the basics of Zed down. What you're going to find is that the players that want to win games, that are focused on winning games, the Smurfs, the boosted imported Asian guys, anytime they win their lane, they go and push a tower down immediately. They do not fuck around. Like, with the exception of the cheesy shit that I do on my games where I, like, zone off XP. Like, after they're done with towers, they move on to the next tower, and then the next tower, and then the next tower, then the next tower, then the next tower. You're not really focusing on that the way you should. You're so big right now that as long as you're walking up to random objectives, you can just dive anybody on their team over and over again. There's nobody that can stop you. I'm looking at items. Nobody can stop you from diving. There's not a single champ on their team that can stop you from killing them right now, to my knowledge. I think the only exception to this might be Gnar. So you do a lot of floating? That could have been a top tower. Bam, you shove mid, you shove mid. Where are you going? Looking for picks, looking for picks. You pick off the Kazakhs. The back there made plenty of sense to me. Shove mid. Look for this before they do. Alright, here's the thing with Kazakhs. This is just an experience issue. If you want to kill Kazakhs, that's fine. But you need to upgrade the trinket to the stealth trinket. If you're going to ever fight him, look, he's 1 in 5. If you're going to go ahead and go nuts on him, you got to make sure you can see him or he can do that shit to you all day. And that's exactly what he does, too. You just get no damage. That was a significant throw, just because it gives a kill away. Now the game's going into a late game scenario, which I don't like as Zed. This very easily could be avoided if... Alright, what's that? This stage you guys don't have shit for ward coverage, and this is what's gonna hurt you. It's a good try to trade there, and you do get the trade. It's actually a really good pick by Annie. And now, like I said, you're going to see the game get harder and harder and harder as it goes on. Because their comp is just better than yours, to be honest. They have, like, a proper comp. So there you get the pick on Kha'Zix, that's good. Get the shutdown on TF, that's good. Still humongous. Okay. I'm skipping over these fights. Here, here, push mid. Nope. Can't Baron. Nope. Or I guess you do Baron. The fuck? Okay, so you guys get Baron, but you die. I don't know if I like the Baron call. My instinct wasn't to do Baron. It was more to push mid, but you guys get the Baron, and who has it? Ashe has it, and Zach has it, and he gets out. In Assassin phase, this game gets really tough now, because now look at all the items. I want you to think, I want you to stop for a second, all right? And look at this shit. Look at all the items that they have now. When you were fed, just think back to not long ago when you were huge, back here at like 15 minutes or whatever it was. No one had armor, no one had anything. You could have literally just walked around the map, dove people, and pinged objectives and took them. You have to take the initiative on that, and you have to be the guy that wants to take objectives. The game isn't really designed. The game isn't really designed right now for you to just kind of keep scaling to late game and still kill people as Zed. Zed is weak in this regard. So regardless of how fed you are, the game gets harder and harder and harder as it goes. Just because people can cleanse your ult. People can zone use your ult. People get stacking armor and play super kitey champs. The only person you can reliably take down right now is Kha'Zix if you have vision of him, and Annie. That's it. However, had you focused on objectives more throughout the entire game, I think you could have very, very easily put your team in a better spot. You need to get those turrets down sooner so you can make picks faster and abuse all that vision that you get to open up. Because I will grant you, I feel like their support is beating your support in the ward department. All right, here. In that spot, let's see. Needed to go on either. In my opinion, you probably shouldn't even go because Ashe is up here farming for some reason. It's just you're not going to get anything done unless you pick somebody and get out. And then, yeah, this game, honestly, my friend, this is a prime example. I don't even have to go any further. This game is a prime example of what happens if you don't focus objectives. As you rise up more and more, you'll realize that the game isn't really won or lost in the lane phase when people get the scale back into the game. If the other team doesn't tilt and quit, which a lot of the times you got fed enough to where people will just rage quit, if they don't just quit out mentally, you'll find yourself in scenarios like this a lot when you play Assassins, where your team just doesn't have it in them to really work together in the late game, and you're sitting there wishing you put the turrets away faster. That's it. That's literally this game for me. It's a possibility that if you were to knock down all these turrets that you still would have lost late game, but it would have improved your chances a lot. Just off the fact that the longer you kept these turrets up, the more prolonged the lane phase skirmishing was, the more ults TF got to do, like up here. Kha'Zix got to get back into the game. Just a lot of things that, you know, while you're ahead, be happy you're ahead and put the game away. There's exceptions to this rule when you're playing champions that have like an exceptional late game. For example, like I've been playing Gangplank all day today. Gangplank's one of those champs where it's like, sure, you want to play a farm game with me? Great. Great. I will out-team fight the shit out of you guys in about 10 minutes. But Zed is not that guy. Zed does not team fight very well, contrary to popular belief. There's so many things that counter him. There's so many ways for you to fuck up that I'd much rather, when you get as fed as you did, you push mid. You don't chase TF when he roams. You shove mid. You don't chase with your team. You shove lanes. Consider split pushing if your team is, you know, if you wanna push out your lead even more, split push and take on 2 or 3 people at once. But team fighting and chasing your team around and not focusing objectives is a surefire way to throw a lead that is that big. All right, this is Marty C, SpanishGaming.tv, going over Platinum 1 Zed review with EKF. Plays is good Zed, just gotta focus on objectives more. You'll do fine, man. Just keep that in mind in your future games. I just personally, when you play Zed, you do exactly what you did. You get fed from the lane phase, you push objectives, you win games. You get fed from the lane phase, you delay objectives, you might throw games. That's all there is to it. All right, I'm out for the day, guys. I love all of you. Thanks for watching. Please sub if you want to get your replay reviewed. LawReplayReview@gmail.com. That's all you got to do. Send it to me. And that's it. Like, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. Peace, crackless. Peace.